Hi, ladies and gents. This is Iz-Ra-Mirrus coming at you from PowerLordsReturn.com with a review of the Iz-Ra-Mirrus action figure. Now, I'm not even going to pretend to be objective in this review because Iz-Ra-Mirrus, the Quetzalcoatl deity that you see here, is named after yours truly. So, I personally think this is the greatest action figure in the history of mankind. But like I said, I'm not being objective, so you're just going to have to judge for yourself. The sculpt is incredibly detailed. If you take a look at this head that Eric Treadaway sculpted, it looks very much like the heads you see on ancient Mesoamerican temples in Mexico and South America. And Quetzalcoatl is a major deity. It's a feathered serpent, and that's why this fit so well into this series of action figures, the Gothotropolis birds. Some people call it the Gothotropolis ravens because the raven here is the main man, but Quetzalcoatl is the only non-avian creature. Like I said, he's a Mesoamerican deity, and let me show you. Well, I'm already showing you some of the sculpt, but you've got incredible paint job. First of all, you've got this Quetzalcoatl green, red, and you've got golds and yellows in there. And every line is precisely painted. There's just so much detail work here. If you can see in the chest, there's a whole cityscape in there with birds flying around, spires. He's got just an amazing amount of detail everywhere. I like this belt that he has here with some relics. You can kind of turn it around so you can see the different, there's some bones, there's a golden hand type object, there's a horn. You can turn that around on all of the birds and put it on in different configurations so it makes the birds look different, and Quetzalcoatl look different as well. You've got the bird skull motif there. You've got some bird legs, and since he's a feathered serpent, he works really well with the body and the legs. You can see the legs there. They're bird legs, and he comes with 3 sets of bird legs. He's got the regular legs, and then he's got the some clawed type legs so that you can put him in flying poses. And then he's got some gripping legs so that he can grip some of his weaponry. So let me turn him around here for you. Obviously, I've been waiting for this guy for a long time. Here's a neat little trick. You can actually take these little wings off his back. And look at again. Look at the detail work there on the painting on these wings where you've got the red, the brown, this light green, and this dark Quetzalcoatl green that just looks amazing. It just pops, and there's metallics in there. The shine in the armor, it's just exquisite. So you can pull these out, and you can actually put wings on him. Now let me see. They're pretty snug, but you can yank those out, and there's different sets of wings. There's a red set of wings that is recommended, but I kind of like the black ones a little better. It gives them that dark sort of vibe. So you snap those wings right into those peg holes there in the back. The wings are separate, so if you want to get those, you don't need to get them, but if you want to get them, you have a choice. You can get red wings, white wings, black wings, brown wings, but I think the black wings work really well. They extend out. They just look magnificent. Every single feather is exquisitely sculpted on these things. and he just looks wickedly cool. He's got this weapon here that's a lance, but it also has sort of a mace on the bottom, and that's the same weapon that all the other birds share. It fits snugly in his hand there. It's got a ton of articulation. He's got the wrist swivels. He's got double jointed elbows. He's got the hands, or the shoulders. The neck has really great range of motion on it. The legs are bird legs, so they've got a little bit of a different configuration, just as a bird naturally would have, but they bend really nicely at the knee, swivel at the ankle, and up and down at the foot. You can get them in lots of different poses, in and out. Great articulation. This little loincloth here is a very flexible plastic. So that is Ramirez, and the reason the Four Horsemen named him after me was because when they were going through the Fantastic exclusive process, they allowed forum members to make suggestions as to what variants they should make for the Gothropolis Ravens, and since I'd wanted a Quetzalcoatl for a long time, I chose Quetzalcoatl, and they picked him, and they named him after me, and I just think that was just a really cool thing for them to do. They are currently doing their Mythic Legions Kickstarter. There's a few days left on that. So if you want to get in on some more Four Horsemen goodness, go to the Kickstarter and Google, or not Google, just do a search for Mythic Legions, and you'll see what they're offering now. They don't have any birds up there currently, but they have, there's minotaurs, there's orc, there's a bunch of knights and other mythical creatures, and they're all going to be sculpted with the same love and care, attention to detail, high quality plastic, and just the paint is exquisite. They're really filling the niche between, say, a hot toy and a regular mass market figure. So, all right, I hope you enjoyed that review, and I don't know if you can get Quetzalcoatl after this, because I think they sold out fairly quickly. They were the first figure to sell out, and then after that, I know they've been popping up on eBay here and there, going for as much as 5 times their normal price, which was $33. I've seen them go with wings for upwards of $200. So you probably can't get a Quetzalcoatl right now. I don't know if they're going to do a repaint at some point, but you should really get in on Mythic Legions, because I think they're going to be the next big thing from the Horsemen. Iz-The Wiz signing off from PowerLordsReturn.com.